But it did seem like there was a sense of calm across the whole team, despite maybe it not showing with the mistakes that were made. Did you not?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of work to do with press break, with presses. I mean, that's been made clear. And the frustrating thing is we worked on it a lot this week. You wouldn't guess that. I mean, Matt was at practice a couple times. We worked on it a lot. I feel like that's what we worked on, because I look at the top three teams in the league, Marquette, DePaul, and Butler, all press, and they've all, caused us problems with their press. And so I said, it's great because we've got two teams this weekend that, you're going to have to beat maybe both of them to win the conference tournament. You get to play them both, and we've obviously struggled with Butler, but we worked on a lot. I don't know, and we did some different things, but I don't know. We've got to either simplify it or just show them more film of where we're breaking down, because we were not good. And we had no timeouts, so we spent a couple timeouts in the half court because we got picked the ball up and we're in dire need of a turnover. I mean, Liv had the one on the baseline on the loose ball, and then Jalen picked up a dribble up top and maybe used a timeout. So we saved a couple possessions there, but yeah, we didn't have any timeouts. And but anyway, as far as them being calm, we had the good news was we had a good enough cushion. I think if the lead had started, closer to where it ended, it would have clearly been, there would have been a little bit more, but we had, I don't know, when Demi's and one got us up, 16 or so, and, that was, they didn't really get it down under maybe 11-ish until late, but, if that had been at 6 or 8, it would have been a little more nerve-wracking even, but, in fairness, just, Jade's lost a half step probably from where she was 3 years ago.
Let's go ahead.
I guess it was a dogfight, even though you guys came late at one point. I probably felt like ages ago, but I guess what did it take in terms of just how deep you had to dig to pull it out?
Yeah, I think we got off to a really good start, which helped us, but defense, we all had to be locked in on scout. That was the number one thing, and we needed to take care of the ball better than we did in the first game. We knew our motion was going to work, so it was just a matter of finding the open people, and we did that early and built a lead, which really helped us in the end, obviously. But I think our defense really helped. We got stops when we needed them. Obviously, rebounding could have been better, but I think it was just a collective game, and we played for 40 minutes.
Yeah. I think just this week we prepared really well, and like you said, we had to dig in. When it got tough, we got close there at the end. We did, and we just Flan made a comment in the huddle, and he's like, "Who's a tougher team?" And we had to take that upon ourselves and say, like, we are. So we had to go do that.
How difficult is it to sort of, I don't know, maintain your composure when they're running all over the place, and they're so tenacious and aggressive with their defense, to make sure you don't get sucked into that mentality of kind of playing frenetic?
Yeah, obviously it's hard just because we built that lead and you're kind of watching go away from you. But I think we did a really good job of this game of just team huddles and staying together. So that's just talking things over, what works, what doesn't work. And I think just listening, and I think we were all just bought in and so determined to win. And I think just our huddles were really good, and everyone on the team was locked in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, people coming in and out, they knew what was going on. They were really locked in, like you said, and just like you said, it was a collective, and everyone was on board. So it was really awesome.
Just like when you say huddles, just huddles on the court, kind of in time it's a dead ball,
Yeah.
being able to just communicate.
Yeah.
I know you guys have talked about Rachel's energy before, but they get off to a really hot start, and then you kind of tie it up, and she wins the 50-50 ball from Heidemann, scores the baseline on balance, hits the three. It seems like that energizer gun that you guys have referred to sparked the whole thing that turned into 20 games. I don't think they scored again for 5 minutes after that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's really been big for us lately, and I mean, she made the plays we needed her to. And when you're playing a team like that, it's not just going to be your starting five. Obviously, you need people off the bench to come in, and she did it. And especially in the first half, she made really big plays, and I think that just takes the load off of the people who play more minutes.
Yeah, like you said, she just gets everyone hyped, and it's so much more fun, like playing like that. And so, like you said, she got off to a really good start in the first half, and it was just good to see that, and really got us hyped for the rest of the game.
I think she got the crowd hyped too.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, that three is just like, it's like the fans.
Of course.
I guess you guys obviously have had experience winning, and I think you're trying to convince yourselves that the season isn't over, that you've got a chance to put a run together to go on, to at least end where you want it to end, despite how it's gone so far. What does a win like this do for your level of belief in that regard? Like something with substance to use to say, hey, look, that's arguably a second weekend team that we just beat, so it isn't over.
Yeah, I mean, I think our team does a really good job of having that belief every day, but I think just seeing like the results is really big, especially for the underclassmen. I mean, a lot of people have worked hard to get us here. I mean, we've had really good practices for multiple weeks in a row, and that paid off today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and hopefully, like you said, this win will like just propel us even more, and keep that belief super high, and know that it is definitely possible.
Can you guys put into words just how draining is that? I mean, that thing just kept going on, and
Yeah.
you got to sprint up and down the court.
Yeah.
How do you feel in this moment?
You know, a little tired.
Yeah.
But we'll be fine. We got to get ready for the ball.
Yeah, but I guess maybe the better question is how do you avoid like not letting, you're out of breath, but not letting that sort of impact your focus or whatever to avoid fatigue being a factor at the end of that thing.
I mean, I feel like we're all just like so bought into the
Yeah.
game and so focused. Like, I didn't really notice
Yeah,
it
so it's
too much.
adrenaline.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
adrenaline kicks in, obviously. And we all knew how big of a game this was for us, so we didn't have time to be tired.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Any other questions for the players?